guys, DeWanna Bonner was coming to the Fever, and 24 hours later, I'm here to tell you, she is now officially an Indiana Fever. Now, I know a lot of you guys is wondering, John, what does this mean? Y'all want to know what this means? This means in WNBA championship. You know what I'm saying?
The Indiana Fever just made a big move that could change the WNBA championship race. They signed six-time All-Star Dananna Honor to a one-year deal, bringing her back together with her former coach, Stephanie White.
I don't know what's going on in the world of basketball as of lately, because the last 24 hours have been flat out a doozy. And I'm talking about in the entire basketball world. Dejanay Carrington got traded to the Dallas Wings. Duka goes to my Los Angeles Lakers. Now, DeWanna Bonner, six-time All-Star and the X Factors for the Connecticut Sun just last year, who was able to make it to the semifinals with the WNBA playoffs, has signed with the Indiana Fever.
Sophie Cunningham, Natasha Howard, Dananna Bonner, and Kelsey Mitchell are all re-signing, while Nalissa Smith is leaving. The Fever's lineup is looking strong.
Sorry, y'all, I'm in bed, but DeWanna Bonner is expected to sign with the Indiana Fever. This is over at ESPN did confirm this. So with DeWanna Bonner, Sophie Cunningham, and Natasha Howard, the Indiana Fever are a solidified chip contender.
This smart move makes the Fever strong contenders for the title. Bonner's defense and scoring will fit well with the team's talent, including rookie Caitlin Clark. The Fever also secured Kelsey Mitchell by re-signing her, ending any rumors about her being unhappy. Mitchell, one of the team's top scorers, will continue playing alongside Clark for the new season.
I met one of the greatest people in the world, Caitlin Clark, who just ran the basketball world. So I think together we hope to make you guys proud. We hope to make you guys feel like you're a part of our success and our journey. And I'm here. Let's do this.
There were rumors about Mitchell possibly leaving Indiana, but those are now completely cleared up. Not only did she agree to return, but videos also show her excited to play with Clark again this season. This shows the Fever's dedication to building a strong team around their young star, while keeping the core group that helped them reach the playoffs last season.
Now you have a big old smile on your face. How much did it mean to re-sign with this organization now for what will be your 8th season?
Oh man, Indiana is my second home, so for me it was like second nature. Obviously the contractual stuff is always being talked about, but I look at Indiana like home, and to come back and play with people like Kaylin and Aaliyah and our group period is just really, really fun for me, and I don't want to miss out on that.
With the addition of Dananna Bonner and keeping Kelsey Mitchell, head coach Stephanie White has made it clear that the Fever are aiming for a deep playoff run. This mix of experienced players, proven scorers, and young talent makes Indiana a strong contender in the WNBA. The Fever also made a big change by parting ways with Nalissa Smith, who was reportedly unhappy with the team. The Fever decided to move forward with players who are fully on board with their vision. Smith has now joined the Dallas Wings, where she will reunite with her girlfriend, Jai Carrington.
And just like I was telling y'all, bro, we knew they was going to figure out a way to get each other on the same damn team.
In response, the Fever quickly signed Sophie Cunningham, a proven star and versatile wing player. Cunningham has shown interest in playing with Caitlin Clark, and now she gets that chance. Her ability to shoot from the outside and bring toughness on both ends of the court makes her a great addition to the Fever's revamped roster.
That she's a gem. I didn't know her, but All-Star Weekend, we kind of bantered back and forth a little bit. And she's lovely. She has a lot of pressure on her shoulders. And I think a lot of people always have a lot to say with people they don't even know or shoes they've never been in. And for me, I think she's handling the pressure very well. She's doing a lot of great things for women's basketball. And I'm a fan. I would love to play with her one day, for real.
This move shows that Indiana is focused on surrounding Caitlin Clark with experienced, motivated players who fit the team's long-term goals. With Cunningham joining Dananna Bonner and Kelsey Mitchell, the Fever have built a roster that not only complements Clark's playstyle but also boosts their chances for a deep playoff run. Moving on from Christy Sides and bringing in Stephanie White is proving to be a big win for the Fever. White's strong leadership, direct approach, and ability to build a winning team stand in contrast to Sides, who struggled to get the best out of the team. White has come in with a clear plan for how to elevate the Fever into serious championship contenders.
By Alexa, with ESPN, six-time All-Star and WNBA champion DeWanna Bonner is signing with the Indiana Fever, sources told ESPN. Now, by re-signing Kelsey Mitchell, trading for Sophie Cunningham, and signing experienced vets to Warner Bonner and Natasha Howard, can't forget about her either, bro. The Fever have the capability into the title conversation. Yes, bro.
One of Stephanie White's first statements as head coach made her intentions clear. She called Caitlin Clark a generational player. White's actions since then back up that belief, with her aggressive approach in free agency. The moves she's made show she's fully committed to surrounding Clark with the right players to win, and she's wasting no time. With White leading the way, the Fever have taken a big step forward in their quest for a WNBA title. Her leadership, combined with the talent now on the roster, proves the franchise is serious about building a contender around Clark and pushing for a championship as soon as possible.
Pieces that we have and putting that all together. I hope, number one, for Caitlin, that I can be a resource. Mm-hmm. I didn't have the same stuff that she has on a global scale. Mm-hmm. Thankfully we didn't have social media at the time, which amplifies everything. But I've been through it on a smaller scale. And so hopefully I can help her navigate, some of the extra stuff, while pushing her to be her best and challenging her to step outside of her comfort zone on the floor.
Caitlin Clark has already made a huge impact on the WNBA, bringing record-breaking viewership, higher ticket sales, and a wave of new fans to the sport. Her presence alone has raised the league's visibility. On the court, her impact has been just as powerful. Last season, Clark had to carry the Indiana Fever with little support, playing heavy minutes and only getting a break during the Olympic pause. Despite a thin roster, she led the Fever to a playoff spot, something the team hadn't achieved in years. Her ability to elevate her teammates was clear. Players like Lexi Hull and Aaliyah Boston showed noticeable improvement, benefiting from Clark's elite playmaking and ability to draw defenders. Boston, in particular, thrived alongside Clark, developing into one of the league's most dominant young bigs.
People have a schizophrenic relationship with winners. When you're an underdog, they feel impelled to root for you. But if you're up too long, you better grab a helmet. And Caitlin Clark has now become up for too long, because now haters jumping out the woodwork. Now everybody's like, wait a second, why are you offering her $5 million to play in the league? Why is she getting a 96-page story in a magazine issue? Why is she getting all this attention?